Hello, beautiful awakened beings. We are here on the other side of fear. I don't know what is going on with my thing. I probably did like four different types of videos. Tried to fix this. But, anyways, as I was listening to music the other day, it had like this merry-go-round circus theme going on in the background of it. Have you ever paid attention that you ever hear it like, and like the Twilight Zone? The Twilight Zone have it too, but it have a different one. But that's how it sort of sound like the Twilight Zone. You guys have to really pay attention to certain things. And then I thought about it. When I was one day I was watching about television, how it came abrupt, how it came. So I watched the first commercial that came on. It was a coffee commercial. Amazing. People pay attention. Get out. Remember she had the coffee cup and she stirred and then ding and she hit the side? That was the very first commercial when they had a coffee commercial stirring the coffee and then hit the side. So we all have to think like when you are awake, you help others to awake. And if you don't pay attention to the clues or you don't pay attention to what's going on, you will fall. That's what they call us, falling stars. But everybody has their own time of awakening. They have their own time. But as I said, this thing happened on television and stuff. I don't watch television often. And that's what they had. And then I read about the television. I had something in my eye. I had to see it. But they like this is what happened on television. This is how first television came abrupt. And I read about television have these waves that comes to your brain. It's like a wave, like woof, 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 woof. So it's basically it's one of the best technology they could ever come up with to keep people zombie like. Do you ever wonder like they put everything in plain sight? Now, that's what they say. That is one of the greatest psychology trick is put stuff in plain sight. Because people won't look in plain sight for answers. They will always look somewhere else for answers. Oh, I need to go here to look for this answer. No, no, no. It's in your face. Stop looking that way. No. No. There. Amazing. Look forward. Everybody's looking everywhere instead of looking forward, honey. Child, let me tell y'all. Everything is a plain sight. Like if you ever think about like, I recently, California had like these fires and stuff. But then I was looking, I don't know if these pictures, you can't really trust anything. But when I was looking at them and the trees wasn't burned down, and they said it was a forest fire. So why isn't the trees burned down as well with the houses? They had animals boiled inside out. That's kind of odd. How do you boil from inside out from a fire? I thought you boil from the out in instead of in out. Like, it's kind of weird that, the house is just burned down, not the trees. And, they had like, these filters. This guy had a filter that he took it in, it was planes. And then some other guy had another thing that he saw lasers and stuff. And then I thought about it. Is this a plan to make people go in the house, to stay in the house? Like they got every damn thing that's going on computer that you ain't got to step out your house. Uber Eat. Oh, you can order your food here and there. Oh, wait, you can do this. Like they got these buttons you can press. You ain't got a press of a button. Why are they trying to put this house? Didn't that remind me of the Sargent? You ever see that movie, The Sargent, with Bruce Willis? I think it's called The Sargent. the Serengate. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's something like that. And it had Bruce Willis in it, and people never went outside. Like, they had their clones and stuff in their body, and his thing got messed up because he was an officer and something like that. But then what the trickery was, the whole trick thing, the head leader of the rebellious people was a surrogate as well. He wasn't really black or anything like that. It really mind fucked these people. So people always want something or someone to blame their problems on, or something to follow, because they don't understand it's okay to be you. It's okay to follow you. If you follow you, you will end up somewhere amazing. Oh, it might be hard, but honey child, it will be amazing. So if you stop following and start using excuses, you will be fine. Just like in Tetris, when you finally get that perfect piece in, you disappear. When you finally get into the crowd, you disappear into the crowd. You don't know whom you are. You don't know what's going on. Honey Childs, let me tell you, you are the only person. You and only you. The only person can save you. You can only be the only person to come to your rescue when you are in need. You know how your body is. Stop letting people tell you, oh, you need da. No, I don't fucking need that. It's poison. They got people mind so mind fucked and so mind blown that they tell you something that is absolutely true, that is a conspiracy. Or they tell you, oh no, that's not true because study shows. There go that motherfucking word again. Goddamn 45. There go that word again. Study shows. Oh, so how did you study on the human race? They're studying you. That's what they say. When you have these type of side effects, tell your doctor. Your doctor takes those back to whomever the company is, and they're like, okay, this person with this age, this blah 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 blah, this is what happened to them. So they're gonna put that in a group. Like, oh, this person this age, so we're gonna put that in that group. This is what happened when you in this age. Age is is an illusion. Numbers are freaking illusion, honey. Child, let me tell y'all. But that's how they do it. That's why they put you in groups. Did you not notice your social security number is basically your number of the concentrated camp point two? We are here in the concentrated camp. Come on. So they just studying your ass. Everybody think, oh, they shut down all these mental societies. They shut down all these. The Acres of Skin. I think I said this one time in my videos. Acres of Skin. You need to read that. And then you understand what is going on now. Like, if you ever look around, they're studying people. Have you ever the censors? They're studying you. So in order to keep up with you guys, they tell you to go to the doctor. So once you go to the doctor, they study you. And they're like, okay, this such and such. Oh, are they black? If they're black, okay, this is what happened when you're black. That's why they put you in separate groups, because Everything affects you differently. It affects people differently in different types of blood. So they have to study you. So they've been studying you all this time. This is why they always say stuff is hereditary. Stuff is hereditary. No, no, no. There ain't shit. Well, I don't know. But only thing that's hereditary, nothing disease is hereditary. It's what you eat and what you consume. What do you do every day that your family constantly did every time they got sick? That is what runs in the family, the routine. Oh, amazing. The routine. So it is time to research everything that you ever was. Time to unlearn and relearn what is. So always be the kind person. Always be the listening ear, because you might need that listening one day. And always love thyself. And thank you for watching The Joy of Awakening. Stay time.